This is First Contact, Stories of the Call Center.
It's taken me a lifetime to figure it out, but when I couldn't work on helping people to perform better, and I had so many things on my plate, and we were, really talking and focusing in on efficiency, 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 and getting faster, at what we were doing, and I was just overladen with tasks to do and couldn't develop. That's when things fell apart for me. I had a lot of frustration because what happens in that situation, if you don't have a culture and environment that is focused on continuous learning, is you have a lot of errors. Your whole quality program is dealing with nothing but errors. And then if you're only focusing in on errors, then you start having a whole exception processing problem because people start complaining, and it's just a downward spiral. So you have to continually focus in on developing the skills of your people, and that will help galvanize some of those other issues that could actually bring your environment down. So does your company have a very clear identity? And so if your company has a very clear identity, this is the opportunity to really just focus on delivering upon that. And then the metrics are going to be where they're going to be. Now, however, if you are in an organization that is just focused on the metrics, and especially at this time, if you can't focus in on the customer as a human being instead of a widget, or your people as a human being, instead of an object, that's going to be a problem. And so I would dare to say that for many people in the contact center industry, that's where you start having the violation in your core four. I couldn't stand that. When I was in an environment that was heavy metrics based and, hey, just give me as they would say, a hiney in the seat, so what, we're turning over, just hire more. We'll find better ones. I didn't work well in that environment. Because do you think they're focused in on learning and development and wanting to people to be successful? Absolutely not. So you have to start thinking even about yourself. Am I aligned? Am I in the right fit? So here's your opportunity to say, okay, well, I have to do this now for a little while, but once things break, I need to invest in myself. Don't wait for the company to do it for you, so that you have more opportunities to go and find that right fit.
Well, that's really interesting to look at it from empowering yourself as an individual and just saying, you know what, no one's going to do it for me. I have to do it myself. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of good leaders out there. There's a lot of people that will take you under their mentorship, but that's not the case for everybody. And if you're going to wait for that to happen, like you said, you may be in cruise control and time's going to fly by and you're going to realize that you never moved up, you never moved into a position. And that also creates a sense of toxicity because you have this sense of resentment, the sense of frustration, anger,